You're still here, so let's keep the top down and go deeper. I'll give you the stuff most reviews skip, the real ownership experience, the quirks, the winter use, the tech you'll actually use every day, and the little stories that make convertible feel special. Start the car on a cold morning, roof up, heated seats on, and watch what happens. The CLE Cabriolet preconditions the cabin differently than the coupe. Mercedes knows the soft top loses heat faster, so it throws more airflow at the side windows, first keep them clear, then it balances the rest. AirScarf remembers your last setting per key, so if you were at level 2 when you parked, that's where it starts next time. The steering wheel heat is quick. 30 seconds and your fingers are fine. And because it's a 48-volt car, the starter generator spins the engine up with no starter motor grind. It's silent, smooth, just a needle sweep and you're idling. That matters in a car where you notice every little vibration. Let's talk about living with the roof day to day. You can operate it from the key fob. Hold unlock, and the windows drop, then the roof folds. Hold lock, and it all reverses. There's a delay so you don't pocket dial it, and the car beeps to let you know it's moving. If you stop halfway, the hydraulics hold position. You can drive like that under 40 kilometers per hour if you need to clear a low garage. The roof mechanism is covered by a trim panel in the trunk, and Mercedes added a little light there, so you can see what you're doing at night. The canvas itself is serviceable. Mercedes uses a 5-layer construction now with a rubberized barrier. Hose it. Use a proper Cabrio fabric cleaner twice a year, and you're good for a decade. Never run it through an automatic car wash with brushes. Touchless is fine, but the high-pressure jets can force water past the seals if they're aimed wrong. I hand wash mine, and it takes 10 minutes extra. Winter. Yes, you can daily this in Ketabad, Punjab, or anywhere that sees real seasons. With 4 Matic and winter tires, the CLE Cabriolet is shockingly competent. The weight distribution is 52 front 48 rear, so it's balanced. The traction control is tuned for smoothness, not panic. I took a CLE 300 through light snow, and it just moved. No drama. The roof's insulation means the heater isn't working overtime. You lose maybe 1 kilometer per liter compared to the coupe, and that's it. The only compromise is rear visibility, with the roof up. The rear window is smaller than a sedan, and the C-pillars are thick. That's why the surround view cameras are a must option. They stitch a perfect top-down view, and the augmented reality overlay will even paint your projected path when reversing. Parallel parking with the top up is easier than in my old E Cabrio because of it. Infotainment deep dive. MB.OS is the new system for 2027, and the CLE is one of the first to get it. Zero layer is still here, so you're never digging through menus. The map is the home screen. The car surfaces tiles based on context. Morning commute, it shows calendar, traffic, and your usual coffee shop. Weekend, it shows scenic routes and the weather for top-down driving. You can install apps now. Zoom, TikTok, Angry Birds, and a full web browser when parked. The browser is why you want the optional 5G comms module. Streaming Netflix while waiting for your kid at school is a real thing now. Audio-wise, the standard system is fine. The mid-range advanced sound is better. But the Burmester 4D is the one to get if you love music. 17 speakers, 730 watts, plus those exciters in the seats. Play Hotel California live, and you feel the kick drum in your back. With the roof down at 80 kilometers per hour, it still keeps up. Mercedes tunes the EQ automatically based on roof position and speed. Driver assistance. Distronic Plus with active steering is now called Active Distance Assist Distronic with Active Steering Assist, but everyone just calls it Distronic. On the highway, it's brilliant. It will change lanes if you tap the indicator and the coast is clear. It reads traffic lights and will stop for reds if you're on nav. In traffic jams, it handles stop and go down to 0 and resumes without touching the pedal. The only time it gets confused is with faded lane markings and low sun. Keep your hands on the wheel. It's level 2, not self-driving. The new Attention Assist uses a cabin camera to watch your eye blinks. If it thinks you're drowsy, it pings you and suggests a coffee stop, then shows nearby cafes on the map. Clever, not nagging. Let's run costs. In the U.S., A CLE 450 Cabriolet at $86,000 with options to $95,000 leases around $1,200 per month with tax and $5,000 down on a 36-month, 12,000 kilometers per year program. Residuals are strong because convertibles don't flood the used market. Insurance is higher than a coupe. Figure 15 to 20% more because of theft and soft-top vandalism risk. Service package for 4 years is about $1,600 and covers everything but tires and brakes. Speaking of brakes, the AMG 53 uses compound discs. They're fantastic, but if you track it, they're expensive. Don't track a Cabriolet. Buy a GT for that. This is for mountain roads at 7/10, not lap times. Resale. Here's a secret. E-Class Cabriolets held value better than C-Class ones because they were always low volume and genuinely usable. The CLE will follow the E pattern. For seats, 6-cylinder, luxury badge, and a roof that works. After 3 years, expect 58 to 62% residual on a 450. Spec it boring, silver with black interior, and it drops. Spec it interesting, Patagonia red with macchiato, and you'll have people calling you before it hits the dealer lot. Convertibles are emotion buys used too. Final real-world loop. I took the CLE 450 from city to coast. Morning commute, roof up, Distronic on, podcast through Burmester. It's quiet, calm, just another luxury sedan with a weird roofline. Lunch stop, drop the top in a parking lot, and suddenly everyone looks. The car changes the mood. Afternoon, find a tunnel, drop 2 gears, and listen to that M256 inline 6. It's not loud, it's cultured. A smooth turbine hum with a little rasp above 4,000 revolutions per minute. Evening, coastal road, air scarf on, 18 degrees outside, heater at 22, and you're cruising. You realize you haven't thought about work in 2 hours. That's the point. The CLE Cabriolet buys you headspace. So, who should not buy this? If you need a back seat for teenagers every day, get an E-Class sedan. If you want the sharpest handling, get a 4 Series or a Porsche. If you hate attention, don't get a red convertible. But if you want one car that does a Monday to Friday commute and the Sunday morning escape, and does both with style, the 2027 CLE Cabriolet is the most complete answer Mercedes has built since the W124 Cabrio in the 90s. One last thing before I let you go. Convertibles are about moments. The first time you drop the roof after winter. The first night drive with a clear sky. The first time your kid laughs because their hair is a mess and they don't care. The CLE gives you more of those moments because it removes the excuses. It's not too small, not too loud, not too impractical. It's just right. So that's the extended cut. If you want a spec guide video next, which colors to pick, which options to skip, comment spec below. If you want a sound-only tunnel run with the AMG 53, comment sound. I read everything. Thanks for staying to the end. See you on the road, top down, whenever you can.